Good morning, Year 6. It is Friday. Mr. Martin's doing a dance. He's ready to go. Okay, so on Friday, we've got a bit of an easy day today. So stick out the hard yards in the morning and then it gets easier in the afternoon. So remember our contract this week, we will be doing 2 tasks each day. So whether you've left the hard ones to last or whether you got easy ones today, that would have been up to you. So just make sure you get your 2 tasks done today and you can put your work either on this slide or on the following slide or both, depending on how much work you've got there.
And also just remember, guys, when you finish your contract, hand it in to us.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Martin. Yes, today is a hand-in day, so make sure you hand in all your work to us. Following into our shared reading, so we've got Ava. So again, she has won her year's Voice of Youth speeches. So throughout Ava's speech, the content within it and how it has worked her facts and information into her work has meant that she was able to win the Voice of Youth speech. So she's got a lot of information and a lot of content within her speech. So we want you to outline, and remember, I've talked about this in my feedback that I've given. To outline something means to give detail. So you need to state it and then tell me why. That's what outlining means. So outline the facts and information that you believe she's used in her speech to make it successful. So what has she got in her speech that the judges thought, wow, this is a great speech. The content that she has used has made her win the speech. That's how Mr. Martin and I felt. We felt that the content of her speech is what made her win the competition. So we want you to identify the content within her speech.
And that might be finding some examples to put them to back up your thinking. You might say the facts here, I can see this is outstanding facts, and she's worked it really well into her body paragraph. And that's why she's been successful. So finding examples and then using that to outline why you think she's been successful is what we'd like for you guys to do today.
And so you need to write all your answers on that following slide because you won't have any space on that slide. There's a fair bit of work for you to do there. And I've just started with a dot point there because I just wanted you to realize we only expect it written in dot points. Yeah. So each element, a new dot point.
And that's going to take us up to writing for Friday, guys. So for writing today, very much the same as what we've been doing for the rest of the week. We want you guys to start finalising your palm cards and really start to learn and memorise your speech for your Voice of Youth. So use those palm cards, create those palm cards, and practice actually delivering your speech, because a speech written down can be written fantastically. But as we've seen, like with some of the speeches that we watched and shared reading, sometimes it's the delivery of their speech that actually wins it for them. So what we want you guys to do is use your palm cards, use your speeches, and actually practice presenting them today. And that's going to really help you guys out to be able to deliver these speeches really well. And maths. So we thought maths, it's Friday. We've been doing online learning for a little bit. We thought we'd have a little bit of a nice, easier sort of Friday in. So today we just want you guys to focus on Prodigy, Matific or Study Ladder. Go on, do some math tasks and just do some multiplication division ones that we put up there. Take it a little bit easier. There's not going to be too much hard content for you to do.
Mr. Mutt, I'm just wondering whether they could just write in there which one they did so that when we look at it, we know what website we're looking for to find their work.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. So maybe even just down below, tell us what you did. Maybe you might want to do all 3. You might do some Prodigy, you might go into Matific, you might do some Study Ladder, but just let Mrs. Moore and I know which ones you decided to do. And our last task for today is art. So a bit of an Olympic inspiration that Mrs. Moore and I had. We want you guys to design the mascot for the 2032 Olympic Games are going to be held in Brisbane. So usually a mascot that people use is something that is iconic and it represents the country or the place that they're from. So that might be an animal or it could be an object. So we want you guys to design your own mascot that you would like to design and tell us this should be the Olympic mascot for 2032 in our Brisbane Games. So maybe think about some iconic Australian items or maybe an iconic Australian animal that we might be able to use, and you can create a mascot for the Olympic Games for 2032.
I wonder if Ashton enjoys this activity, Mr. Martin. It was inspired by Ashton and his comment on last Friday about wanting something Olympic related. So here you go, Ashton. This is for you.
Yeah. All right, year 6, that's going to take us to the weekend. Have a good weekend. Like we've said, if you watch this video, come to our Friday Zoom and we'll give you guys answer any questions you guys have. If not, have a good weekend, rest up, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
See you, year 6.
Bye, year 6.